Now, Amir, coming to you, just taking advantage of, I guess Amir is the youngest among the lot. And as most of you would perhaps know that he heads now Bank Islami, and he should be the youngest president of a financial institution in Pakistan. But I guess the age brings dynamism. So before I go on to your question that I'll be asking, what is your view on de-risking? And as a young, energetic president of a financial institution, how would you address de-risking?
Assalamu alaikum. Yes, now firstly, I want to take a step back before I answer specifically on this question. Now, to me, the first point is understanding financial crime. And understanding financial crime is actually, these are predicate offenses. So these are intricately linked to some primary offense. A lot of my colleagues think that financial crime is linked to some kind of tax evasion, or just like anti-money laundering kind of an activity, but actually there are much more into it. And the crimes can be very heinous, which is maybe a murder, a bribery, human trafficking, drug trafficking. And if you look at all these primary crimes, at one point or another, they converge into a financial transaction. And that's the financial crime. So to me, this is a national cause. So as a financial institutions, we are trust-based institutions. People come to financial institutions to put in their money, and they trust the institution. So the responsibility of any financial institution is much more than any non-financial institution for working on the national interest. Now, the first and the foremost thing, Yusuf also mentioned about that, is building a culture and a mindset. And actually, if you look at the type of activities which one has to do at a branch level are as simple or basic as 1, 2, 3, means you need to know your customers, which is a very basic thing. And if you look at any branch in a bank opens 1 or 2 or 3 accounts in a day. So it's very easy if you just change the mindset of that branch. And I recall my non-banking days, I used to work for Shell, and that was an oil and gas company. And we used to say that our business is health, safety, and environment. It's HSC. So to me now, the bank's business is controlling financial crimes, putting in a mindset of compliance around all the teams. And as far as Bank Islami is concerned, what we have done for last couple of months, I would say 4, 5 months, that every single meeting in Bank Islami starts with compliance talk. And this theory I brought in from Shell. We used to start every single meeting over there with safety talk. You cannot start a meeting unless you do a safety talk. Now in Bank Islami, we cannot start a meeting unless we do a compliance talk. So it's a 5 minutes compliance talk, and now it's prevalent across our organization. So it's a first step about changing the mindset. And then having systems in place is a secondary step, because you can always override any kind of system you put into place unless you have that mindset. So as a smaller institution, we are working on mindset. We are bringing in technology. And we are telling people, look, this is very simple thing. It's not difficult. Because all this compliance mindset is actually rejuvenated, I would say, or was reinforced post an incident which happened with one of the Pakistani bank, which was operating outside Pakistan. And frankly, before that, a lot of us bankers were not aware what actually compliance departments are supposed to do. A lot of us used to think that these are post offices. So now the mindset has changed, and the mindset has to be taken down the line right to the first line of defense. So I think this is something which we are trying to do, and then you definitely need to have policies, systems, and all that. But unless you have a mindset at the first line, nothing's going to work.